Have you ever wondered how much plastic we produce and how it impacts our planet? Every year, we churn out nearly 300 million tons of plastic, much of which ends up littering our oceans, forests, and city streets. This plastic invasion isn't just an eyesore. It poses a significant threat to our environment and wildlife, often mistaking it for food with devastating consequences. And here's the kicker: plastics are notoriously hard to break down. A single plastic bag can linger in the environment for up to 1,000 years before it fully decomposes. Plastic bottles, they stick around even longer. These long lifespans turn every piece of discarded plastic into a perpetual problem, contributing to the ever-growing mountains of plastic waste. As we stand at this crossroad of convenience and catastrophe, the question arises: can we ever overcome this plastic problem? With this alarming situation, wouldn't it be incredible if we could find a natural solution to this man-made problem? Imagine if the solution to the plastic problem was wriggling right beneath our feet. Our story takes an unexpected twist as scientists make a surprising discovery. Hidden in the understated life of mealworms and wax moths, they found an extraordinary ability. These humble creatures, or more specifically their larvae, have a taste for something not found on the usual menu for worms: plastic. It started with a simple observation. Some larvae were happily munching away on plastic bags. A closer look revealed that these worms weren't just ingesting the plastic, they were actually breaking it down. Two types of plastics, polyethylene and polypropylene, which are notoriously resistant to degradation, were no match for these little critters. We're not talking about your average earthworms here. These are larvae from mealworms and wax moths. And what they're doing is metabolizing plastic into its basic chemical components, essentially turning it into smaller, more biodegradable molecules. Isn't it astonishing to think that these tiny creatures could hold the key to a massive global issue? But how do these worms manage to eat and break down plastic, you may ask? It's a fascinating process. These voracious little creatures, such as larvae from mealworms or wax moths, are able to metabolize plastic into its basic components. They do this by using their gut bacteria to break down the complex polymer chains in plastics like polyethylene and polypropylene. This process transforms the plastic into smaller, more biodegradable molecules. There's a growing interest in understanding the genetic and biochemical mechanisms behind this ability. Researchers are delving into the worm's genome, hoping to identify the specific genes and enzymes that enable this plastic degradation. This could potentially unlock a new biotechnological or chemical method of managing plastic waste. While the science is complex, the potential implications are simple: a natural way to combat plastic pollution. It's a promising glimpse of hope for a cleaner environment and a testament to the incredible adaptability of life on Earth. So, what does the future hold for these plastic-eating worms? As we delve into tomorrow, the prospect of these tiny creatures playing a significant role in managing our plastic waste appears promising. Researchers are working tirelessly to understand the genetic and biochemical mechanisms that allow these worms to consume plastic, breaking it down into its basic chemical components. Imagine a future where we can harness this ability on a larger scale. Picture biotechnological or chemical processes that emulate these worms' consumption patterns, effectively handling the ever-growing mounds of plastic waste. It sounds like science fiction, but it could be our reality. However, we must remember that we're still in the early stages of this journey. More research is needed to fully understand and harness this potential. The road to a plastic-free world is long and filled with challenges, yet it's a journey worth embarking on. While it's early days, these plastic-eating worms offer a glimmer of hope for a cleaner, greener future.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.